Hello and welcome back to another episode of Drawing with Need. And today we're gonna draw a really big group of people. First of all, I had some sketches of the faces. These are original characters OCs from Fire Emblem 6, but just make my units a gameplay that's doing a popular Fire Emblem YouTuber. Okay, I have to say I'm using the faces that the chat had voted, not the faces that the owner of the character had given. It's not the official portrait, it's the portrait that we all choose. Okay, and let's begin. If you have to draw a really big group of people, sorry, my voice. For me, it's easier to just do some pose sketches and copy it and add the details and make every character apart, because they start to be one above the other and crossing. It just gets confusing. You lose where is one egg, where is one arm. So do it simple. As you can see here, I'm transferring my sketch to this paper. This is going to be the main character, Tyron, and it's not truly centered. That's because I wanted a couple of characters in the center. It was going to be Tyron and Jump, but I just forget Jump and I had to add in the last minute, so sorry. Okay, and now some details. We have the pose already sketched. He has an eye patch. The clothes, I'm trying to mix the piece of cloth that we see on the portrait and the clothes of the class. Tyron is a brigand, so he's gonna have really rough clothes. He don't have shoes. Yeah, the perfect lord. Okay, and I put the name on because I forget of everything. Okay, the next one will be Genghis Mac. Let me check. And here it is. Okay, again, just choose one picture. Choose one pose. And sketch it again. Okay. We're going to fast forward that a lot. It's not really funny watch me sketching with pencil, but don't worry, it's gonna be fast. Okay. Yeah, the hand it hasn't gone well. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Now it's going to add some clothes. He's a nomad. I wanted something more oriental, but the clothes that we see on the character are not really oriental, so I didn't know what to do. Okay. Doesn't matter if the anatomy is not really good, because there's gonna be a lot of characters, there's gonna be a lot of focus. Don't worry too much. Okay, that's Nohime, the old one. I took the pose from Agatha of Pokemon. I don't know why, but he just remembered me. Okay, but Agatha in good. I always felt like the Agatha looked like a badass old lady, but Nohime looks sweet. Okay, Coin is Vegeta, the pose. Yeah, but you can see I'm just adding here people really fast. Angelina at the end, I don't see her arms really well. What's the problem? Not a really good pose. Here I notice I forget the jump. Is far away of Angelina. Wasn't my original pun, but we have all the bunch here. Okay, and now we are going to add the liner. When you have all these characters, don't worry too much about the thickness of the line. I will use two different liners because I love using different fine liners. I hate when all the lines look the same, but As I said, don't worry too much, it won't be really noticeable at the end. Okay, and go the characters on the front first, later the back. You can see for heaps. Magnus the Pegasus is a Pegasus knight, and I had put a skirt on it, and it just makes me happy every time I see Pegasus with a skirt. Is my idol. Okay, erase a little bit. And erase a little bit more because I left some pencil. Okay, ready? And now we are going to color it. In the picture you don't want too much color. The spectator, the viewer, will start losing focus if there are too many colors. So brown, gray, black and white doesn't count. You can add so much gray, black and white as you want, but try to have 3-4 different colors if not. And if you have a lot of people and you can't just choose for color, just choose 4 colors. Be selective. For example, there are some characters with purple. We have the hair of Tyron, we have the clothes of Nohime. Don't worry, just make all the purple the same purple. It doesn't matter that at the end it's not the same color. Just try to don't use too many colors, and if you have to reuse the same color, better. Also, if you can have a line of which palette would you be using at the end. In this picture I decided to do a cold color. I will use a lot of blue, deep blue, purple, and the yellows I will be using are a little bit brownish. I will use 2 greens. At the end we have some pop of color, we have some warm colors, but you can see a lot of blue, a lot of green, and there's not red. There's anything red in this picture. It's just reddish brown, but as I said, try to minimize the colors you are using. So if you can use the same color for everything, better. Okay, the skin tone, the same, are different skin tones in this batch of characters, but I decided to make everyone the same skin tone because in this way it just looks more cohesive. Yeah, as always, I keep forgetting words. I understand English perfectly, but I don't know why it's so hard to speak in this language. Sorry. Okay. You can see here our favorite thief with his braid and little girl face. Okay. Now that's approximately okay, but I want to add more details. I'm using a yellow Posca for the yellow in the clothes, the details. You can see here are just random details, it's not the really pattern of the cape. Here and there. The tissue is for don't get to don't get ink on my hand and just make stamps everywhere. Okay. As you can see, I forgot some trousers over there. Coin is a great character. And now I will do overline in white Posca to make sure every character pop up. I want them pop it, but you can see here what I said before. I'm use a very few palette. You can see I'm using yellow, dark blue, light blue, purple, green. And I said before, brown and gray, black doesn't count. These are all the colors you need. You can, in the same color, make some different hues. You can have a lighter and darker color, but this has to be the same color. Okay? Now the shadow, as I said before, was a cold palette, so I decided to use a cold shadow. These are grayish blue. And not be too perfectionist with your shadow. It just look better if it's a little bit dirty. Some more details in the white. And finally, a picture is not finished until you get a fine liner and sign it. That was all. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it and see you next week. Bye.